welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Alexis. Thanks for tuning in. So, before we get into this video, I actually made a part 1 of this video. Be sure to check that one out first so you're not a little confused. Also, we had to change scenery here because my dad is painting my window, and I thought it'd be a little weird if there was a man lurking outside in the background. So, we're in my dining room right now. My mom is actually cooking dinner, so if you hear her, she's over there. So for this video, I will be doing a part 2 to reading the story I wrote when I was 10 years old. And I must say, I had some laughs going back and watching part 1 because just go watch it for yourself and you'll see why. So, let me just take a sip of my Dunkin', hashtag not spons. But Dunkin', if you see this, please, I beg of you. Thank you. Okay. So, we left off with chapter 6, so we're gonna go right in to chapter 7, titled, What Have I Done? Dramatic. The dinner was very good. It was chicken parmesan, spelt P-A-R-M-A-S-E-A-N. Is that right? Parmesan? That's not right, but at least I tried. Emma and Sam are still lovebirds. Ella is doing great. She learned how to say mommy and Cora, but sometimes she says core on accident. It's adorable. At Red Cross, Edward always flirts with me when I am his nurse during amputation. Wait, what? When I am his nurse during amputating, I don't usually look because it creeps me out while he cuts the body parts off. Oh my god. That's so awful. Oh my god. What Edward does is makes his eyebrows go up and down and usually kisses my hand when the patient isn't looking. Scandalous. It embarrasses me so much. I am happy he loves me though. Even Adam, in all caps, wasn't this affectionate about me. Affectionate spelled A-F-F-E-C-T-I-O-N-E-T. Oh my lord. Also, why is she speaking ill of the dead? Like 2 seconds ago you were saying, oh my god, I can't fall in love with Edward because Adam is dead and he's waiting for me in heaven. And now she's like, oh my god, Adam wasn't even this good to me. Whatever. Pick a personality, Cora. Let's go. Jasper got fired because he got caught flirting with a patient while on shift. Betty was very upset about this because last night he proposed to her. Betty was on break while he was with the patient, and she came in eating a pretzel. Coming to talk to him, not knowing he had a patient, and saw him kiss her hand. I believe this is all my fault, because a week ago I told Jasper jokingly to flirt with another girl to get Betty jealous. I didn't know he would do it. Oh my god, the drama! Cora! Oh my lord! And if I thought he really would, I wasn't expecting him to get fired or break up his relationship with his girlfriend. It was a joke. What have I done? Girl, this is so dramatic. Okay. Chapter 8, back together. Oh, that was quick. Jasper didn't get rehired, but him and Betty got back together after Jasper told her I dared him to do it as a joke. Betty was mad at me for a while, and I know she would be. Betty accepted Jasper's proposal, and they would get married on Christmas Eve. Jeez, everyone's getting married, I thought. Everyone but me, that is. Oh god. Me and Edward are still going on dates every night after work. Ella is learning how to be potty trained because she's only 2, turning 3 on December 4th, 1775. That's not even the right time. Like, that's not the right timeline of the Civil War. Like, at all. I think that was like the 1800s. I don't even know. Sam is very excited because Ella got accepted into a preschool. Ella is a quick learner. She started working at 1 year. Oh my god, working. Woo! Walking at 1 year old. I was upset that I have never had a child. It looks like a phenomenal experience. Edward joined Emma at dinner at their house, so Sam invited me over for a double date. Ella was being watched by Sam's mother-in-law, Bella! And these are all literally Twilight names. Oh my god, okay. She is 63 years old, her birthday being 2 days, and 23 years older than me. Her birthday was November 6th, space 1752. Oh my god. I'm very happy that Sam has another family because her past husband's family had unfortunately died. It is so weird that Emma is friends with Edward and I am friends with Sam because my boyfriend is friends with her husband, etc. Okay, girl. Chapter 9, Meeting the Parents. Today on my birthday, November 4th, Edward wanted to take me to his parents' house. I was kind of nervous because I have never met them before. He took off of work and persuaded me to take the day off because he said it was silly working on my birthday anyways. So we traveled an hour ride by buggy, Edward's birthday treat, to his parents' house. It was a very nice ride until a snowstorm hit when we were less than 5 minutes away. The buggy driver stopped at, "Your mama's home cooking, owned by Brianna Jones!" Oh my god, shout out to my cousin Bree. You have your own family establishment in my story. For safety from the blizzard, Brianna and her sister Jocelyn, my other cousin, helped put the buggy and horse in their storage shed. Edward and I were starving and couldn't wait to eat, so as a thank you for letting us stay until the blizzard was over, we got a Fat Mama cookie. Which was the size of a record. Yeah, because they definitely had records.
Oh my God,
and stores back then. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Yikes. Me and Edward split it for the ride, which would now take approximately, spelt, APPROXAMITLY, 20 minutes because the horses could slip on the ice, so they had to take it slow so they wouldn't fall. When we finally got there, the dinner was cold and his parents were upset they couldn't see us sooner. I was freezing, so Edward's mom, Rosa, gave me a wool blanket and hot cocoa when I was done eating. Well, I fell asleep on their couch. Period. And when Edward woke me up, he was holding a tiny box and was on his knee that asked me, "Will you marry me, Cora?" Of course I said yes, because I wanted to live a happy life and I loved him very much. It was Edward's mom's engagement ring. How romantic. Eddie, Edward's dad, said in a loud whisper, "Aren't they a bit old to get married?" Oh my god. I think this is supposed to be simultaneously. Let me read it out to you. SIMATANIOPUSOY. Where did I get the P from? Probably a typing error. Simultaneously, Rosa and Edward elbowed him. Rubbing his ribs, he said, "Sorry," in a painful whisper. Rosa explained that anyone could be any age they want to get married. Then she turned to me and gave me a weak smile. Eddie said, "Feel free to call us Mom and Dad." I was happy that I had a new life and family. Chapter 10, The Wedding. Let me just take a coffee break. This is getting intense. I told Sam, Beatty, I meant to say Betty, and my old nurse friends the good news, while Edward told Jasper, Emmett, and his old doctor friends the great news. Oh, okay, so mine was only good and his was great. Okay. I was absolutely psyched about the wedding. We were going to rent out the place where Sam and Emmett got married. I just loved it there. I told everyone that it was Edward's mom's ring when I showed everybody the engagement ring. Each and every person I told said, "Aww." We planned to have the wedding on January 17th. We were planning on having a small wedding, which the theme was Red Cross. Ew! Just, what? Are they gonna have, like, amputated body parts on, like, the centerpieces? Like, what? Okay, we wanted everyone to have a nice time. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I spoke too soon. Okay. We were planning on having people drink their wine and beverages in blood draw vials.
Oh my god, heaven. What am I created?
Clean and sanitary, of course, in parentheses. And all the cold beverages would be in barrels where nurses would place the medicine in during war. Our desserts we would... Oh no. Our desserts we would have were bloody fingers. Oh my god. What was I on? A sugar cookie shaped like a finger with an almond for a nail and red food coloring. I will say, those have been like Halloween things. I've been to like Halloween parties and they have those. But like, why'd I have to put it in my story as a 10-year-old and for a wedding nonetheless? Oh my Lanta.
Maybe you wrote this during Halloween.
Maybe. The cookies were homemade by Edward's mom and dad. We would decorate the hall, since it was inside, with a Red Cross patient room or waiting room. The bar was set up like the administration desk at the waiting room where patients could sign up. Emmett would be working it. We would use red tablecloths on the table, and the centerpiece on each table would be a stethoscope or an instrument Edward would use as a doctor. Ew! This is so weird. Betty said she would do the cake, so of course I let her. I told her I wanted it to be a red velvet cake, and it had to do with Red Cross. Not all of it had to be, though. Okay. The dinner would be fried chicken with corn, mashed potatoes, and mixed veggies, made by Sam. It won't be fancy, but we won't care. Obviously, it's not fancy. You have, like, doctor's tools everywhere. The day of the wedding, Jasper brought in a record and a machine to play. In the 1700s. I was ahead of my time. We time traveled, and we made those things happen earlier. You're welcome. My mom tailored me a nice red and white dress the month before for my wedding gown. Ew, red and white.
Red Cross, hello.
I know, that's something. Edward arrived in a tuxedo with a red tie to match my dress. It was the happiest day of our new lives. Edward got me a beautiful ruby ring. I didn't know how to spell beautiful either. Beautiful. Shameful. Alright. I got him a diamond ring with a red cross across the diamond. We were now Mr. and Mrs. Edward Carter. I am so happy I have a new life. Chapter 11, Finding a Home. We started searching for a house after a week after we got married. I decided to give my house to my parents because they're... Oh my god, I used the wrong dare. T-H-E-R-E. At least I know now. Some people still don't. That's the T. Because their house almost got a foreclosure. Nice. How did I know that was a thing at 10 years old? Oh my god. They said they would pay the mortgage. Man, okay, let me just tell you how I spell these things. Foreclosure is F-O-R-C-L-O-U... Nope, sorry. F-O-R-C-L-O-S-U-R-E. Okay. Mortgage is M-O-R-G-A-G-E. Okay. They would pay the mortgage and water and electricity for a wedding gift. I agreed, but I thought they wouldn't have the money to do it, so I paid for the water. Edward's parents generously let us stay at their home until we found our house. Finally, oh my god, finally, like F-I-N-N-A-L-Y. After 2 weeks searching, we found a perfect home, which was a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house on sale for $1,000.
Oh my god, Alexis.
Oh no. For that big of a house, that was cheap! You don't say. We moved all of our stuff in 2 days after we bought it. B-A-U-G-H-T. So the sooner we could live in it. We moved in a week later. We loved living in our new house together, and my parents love living in the farm, so it's a win-win. Whoa, yay. Chapter 12, we are parents. Yesterday I was off because I wasn't feeling good, but I went to work to get myself checked out, and Emmett checked me up, and I got exciting news. Edward and I are having a baby, which means that I am pregnant. Sam was also at home because she was trying to potty train Ella. Oh my god, how long is this girl getting potty trained for? She's been potty training her for like years now. Come on, Ella, get with the program. Just pee in the toilet already. Oh my god. Yeah, because they definitely had indoor plumbing too. Really smart. Anyway, so I went home and wanted it to be shocking for Edward. So when I got home, Edward asked me how the appointment went, and I said, okay. Then I asked him while he was cooking our beef stew, so he was distracted, how would you feel if there was another yelling baby like Ella around? And he said, distracting! I know, Edward. Okay, I was kind of upset, so I just blurted it out really fast, like, we were having a baby, Edward, and he was like, what are you saying, gibberish? Then I hope this is still recording, I can't really tell. Then I said, very slow and excitedly, like, Edward, we are having a baby. He was psyched and scooped me up in his arms and was hugging me for so long, it kind of felt like Adam's hug.
Oh, good lord, what a drama.
Sis, you are having a baby with another man. Why are you thinking about Adam? Oh my god. Yikes. Then our beef stew started overboiling, so I ran to the stove, fixed it all up, and we ate one of the most happiest meals ever. Woohoo! Yay. Great. Awesome. Alright. When we were done eating our stew, there was still some left over, so I brought over the stew to Sam's house since I was heading over to my old farm, now my parents' house, which is right next to Sam's house anyway, to tell them both the great news. Wow, talk about a really long sentence. That was something. I was so excited to tell my parents the news, but when I got to their house and opened the door, it was a different family. Oh my god, the drama, the horror. Grab your popcorn, folks. This is getting crazy. There's even a sad face. Look, it was a different family. There was a young lady about 30 or so, and there was also a man a little older, 33 or so. And they were kissing. I said, "Excuse me," and they immediately stopped and turned around. I said, "My parents used to own this house, and they never said anything about someone else owning the house." The young lady told me her name was Addison. Addison Rae? She told me that I looked familiar, but not for me. What? Oh, like she didn't look familiar to her. Okay, got it. She said that she was a nurse with me, and then I remembered her. I was upset that we were getting off topic, so I told her that. Oh my god, alright, relax. And she told me to sit down, and I did. She told me she has some heartbreaking, painful news. She said, "Your parents died." Oh my god. Oh, yikes. Alright. And their house was the only one that there was to buy. I thought your parents would discuss to you that once they're gone, you would at least have their house. There were so many spelling errors in there, I don't even want to go back and tell you because it was a lot. "I am sorry," she said. I felt myself start to cry. She asked me why I wanted to see them, and I explained to her that I was pregnant, and I wanted to tell them the good news. The man said his name was Charles, and congratulations, and left into the next room. I asked Addison if her neighbor was still Sam. She said yes. I granted her a thanks, weeping a little, and left. I went to Sam's, we ate a little stew, and she asked me why I was here. I wanted to wait until the news later, so I stalled it by saying, "I missed you." "So how's Ella's potty training?" I asked. "Great," Sam answered. "Yeah, it's obviously not going great because it's been going for years, and she still hasn't been trained." Okay, so I thought I was getting a little antsy, so I told her right then that I was pregnant. She was overjoyed. I said, "Is Emmett home?" I wanted to tell Emmett then too, but Sam wanted Edward to tell him at work tomorrow, so I waited. I bid Sam and Emmett a goodbye and kissed them both on the cheek and left. Oh my god.
It made no sense just now.
Wait. Oh my god. This is so gross. Okay, the next chapter is written in hand because I guess I was really trying to keep the momentum going. Ew, Mom, listen to this title. Ready?
No.
Chapter 13. Who's your daddy? What? Oh my god. I know. I wrote this at 10 years old.
I'm a little concerned.
Alright, well. Alright. It's been 5 months since I found out I was pregnant. I went to a checkup at Red Cross. Jasper checked me up and told me...
No, it's Emmett's baby.
Emmett?
Sam.
Like Sam's husband?
Yeah.
Jasper checked me up and told me confusing news. He said, very slow and long, worded exactly like this. "Cora, I just, found some, news that wasn't clear before. You're pregnant with, Adam's child?"
Ross, he's dead.
He's been dead for years! What? What? Sorry. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't tell Edward, so I didn't. It was so confusing. Adam died over 2 years ago. How am I just now seeing that I'm pregnant with his child? End of story.
Ross.
I don't have any words. I really don't. I mean, I appreciate the suspense. I think I was really trying there. But, like, do the math. That don't add up. No, man. Well, that was something that I, quite frankly, would really rather forget. I mean, I appreciate the effort. I think I did pretty good for a 10-year-old, honestly. Like, the plot was pretty okay. I mean, I even went through and typed it. Like, I was ready to go. Red snow, some Civil War shoes. That was what I wanted the cover to be. Okay? And Adam Richardson, beloved son, husband, brother, cousin, uncle. Okay, but like, she didn't talk about her like nieces and nephews ever, and yet he was an uncle and a brother, obviously. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I mean, whatever. I mean, this was quite interesting. It was interesting to go back and see this brilliant story I thought I had. It wasn't very brilliant, but, you know, I tried. And that's really that's all that matters, you know? I used my passion for writing and did this. And now, almost 10 years later, I can look back and be like, wow, okay. I really did put a lot of effort into this. It's a shame that it's trash. I don't know. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did,
don't lose any viewers.
I'll probably lose subscribers over this. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, well, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I actually wrote myself a book in 6th grade. It was like a whole class thing where we like published a book. So maybe that'll be next in my Revisiting My Childhood series. I'll read that for you guys. Who knows? Next thing you know, y'all will be lined up for a signing. I mean, come on. Look at this author right here. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some laughs. I know I sure did. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Check out all the stuff in the description. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.